There are 16 names engraved on the 173rd Airborne Brigade's Medal of Honor wall at the National Infantry Museum's Walk of Honor in Columbus, Georgia. Though each of their acts of valor differ, all of these memorialized sky soldiers suffered tremendously to preserve our nation's freedom. 2 of those names were recently added to the wall as part of the Medal of Honor recognition ceremony held by the Brigade's National Memorial Foundation. Kyle White and Ryan Pitts, 2 names out of 16, representing all wounded and fallen sky soldiers along with the dates of their actions. The Medal of Honor wall is not only a place for families to grieve, but also for future generations to remember the struggles and sacrifices of these heroes.
The thing that I hope is when people look at our names, they see the dates corresponding with it, that they don't just look at our names and then continue along the memorial, that they look into the story, that they follow this memorial around and go to the panels that are behind us and see the names that correspond with those dates.
Kyle White received the Medal of Honor for administering life-saving medical aid to comrades while under enemy fire during his deployment to Afghanistan in 2007.
We carry those losses and the actions that we did with us all the time, but it is nice to see it kind of memorialized in something permanent that other people can experience and see. You know, it's one thing to hear a number of casualties, but when you look and you see it in the space that it takes up, I think it has a profound effect.
Ryan Pitts received the Medal of Honor for his actions in Afghanistan in 2008. Though badly wounded, he risked his life defending his outpost that came under fierce enemy attack.
The Medal of Honor is given to an individual, but for me it was anything but an individual accomplishment, right? This was a collective effort. There were 48 plus Americans on the ground that day. 9 men gave their lives. This took everybody doing everything they had, and I didn't give anything more than anyone else. This award belongs to everybody that was there that day, and I'm just a caretaker.
Pitts and White both know that memorials are not just a place to share their comrades' legacy of selfless service, but they are also a place for families and friends to connect to their loved ones.
Yes, I do drive about 8 hours to get here. To me, it's a drive well worth everything, because here I can come, I can touch my son's name, I can feel his presence here, and so that makes it all worthwhile.
Worthwhile because the only other places Mama Ski can go to honor her son's memory is his gravestone or the Brigade's memorial in Vicenza, Italy. To learn more about the 173rd Airborne Brigade National Memorial and the unit's history, go to 173d'airbornememorial.org. Jessica Taylor, Fort Benning, Georgia.